Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Happy Halloween! Woo-hoo-hoo. Hope everybody's doing good. We are not going trick-or-treating, you know, the whole COVID thing, which is fine. I just use that as an excuse because I really don't feel like going anyways. I want to talk a little bit about sensory issues, sensory avoidance, sensory seeking, are terms that you're going to hear surrounded by autism or autistic people. Of course, everyone has sensory needs. Some people are daredevils and some people are not daredevils. But for people on the spectrum, the sensory issues are, what's the word I'm looking for? More pronounced, I guess. And in my house with my boys, 2 of my boys are what would be considered sensory seeking, and Gavin is probably more sensory avoidant, which is, doesn't like a lot of people, doesn't like loud noises, doesn't like to be, touched or, different things like that. And then the other 2 are sensory seeking, which is why they run around and run into walls and they spin in circles. If Gavin spins even a little bit, he gets sick. He's very motion sensitive. So, and with myself, I believe that I probably would be considered more sensory seeking because, I was kind of wild and ran around and loved to scream, loved to run around naked. I talked about that in the last video. I talked about the mapping, that I would go out in the neighborhood and find out where everyone lived and who lived where and if they had kids, and just always looking for some sort of sensory input to stimulate my mind. Another thing I've always done is play with stickers. I love stickers. When I was little, oh my gosh, I'd get into the stamps. My mother, she'd get so mad at me. Of course, back then they weren't self-adhesive. You had to lick them and stick them, and I'd stick them all over. And I don't buy a lot of stamps at one time because they are like money. Mama used to say, "You're wasting those. That's just like money." And I just didn't understand. I'm like, they're not money. They're stickers. But definitely was a sensory seeker. So I love sticky stuff, tape. I have my favorites, but I've always got something. When I went and voted, they just had these little voting stickers on the table, and I got at least 5 or 6 of them so that I have an emergency stash. There's been a lot of places where, when I've worked, that would, one place when I was leaving and having a going-away party, everybody bought me a roll of tape as a going-away gift. And I loved that, masking tape. That stuff's awesome. So anyway, I was never really a big sensory avoider. It's funny that Gavin is a sensory avoider. He hates loud noises unless he's the one making them. He can be very loud when he talks, and when he's getting angry at his video game or whatever, he's pretty loud. But if anyone else gets loud, he's got something to say about it. But anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. Trying to think of anything else that would have been considered kind of strange that I did as a child that was probably sensory seeking. Can't think right now because I didn't plan this out too well. I'm at Walmart as usual, getting ready to go in and buy our daily things that we need. Anyway, we'll call this sensory seeking, sensory avoidant part 1, because I'm sure I'll think of some stuff after I stop this video that I could have put in here. Anyway, have a great Halloween. Stay safe if you're going out. And I guess I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.